Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Screenstars. Welcome to my review for the 2022 horror thriller Barbarian, a film that is written and directed by Zach Cregger, and it stars Georgina Campbell, Bill Skarsgård, Justin Long, Matthew Patrick Davis, and Richard Brake. Now, I don't want to say an awful lot about this film. Because honestly, I went into this film knowing nothing. I'd not even seen a trailer. And that wasn't done on purpose, really. It's not a film I was looking forward to necessarily or anything like that. But it's a film I've been noticing has been getting a lot of positivity and buzz over the last few weeks. So it's a film that's kind of appeared on my radar, and I've had the opportunity to check it out now. And this film is best enjoyed, believe me, guys, by knowing very little about what you're going in to see. So I'm going to try and keep my review and certainly my outline of the film as brief as possible. Essentially, the film focuses on Georgina Campbell's character, Tess, who is going for a job interview. So as a stop-off, she hires an Airbnb. Now, when she arrives at this Airbnb, there's somebody already staying there. Bill Skarsgård's character, Keith, which obviously already gets alarm bells going. He invites her in and agrees to help try and contact the Airbnb company to try and sort out this mess, because they've both basically double booked. And that's all I'm going to say. There's so much more to say, because that isn't the film, but it's a film you're going to have to experience yourself, really. It is a modern horror classic, I think, this film. It constantly surprises, massively shocks, keeps changing things up. For example, you get that intro, that opening bit. It all seems fine and what have you. Then it starts getting a bit creepy and a bit weird. All this kind of stuff's going on, and then it gets massively intense. And then, boom, it almost becomes another film, and a new character is like introduced into the film, and it feels like a completely different film. And then we go through the whole process again, and it kind of going up a flight of stairs to when you get to the top, where it gets massively intense again. And then you get another little break in the film where there is some exposition explained in like a flashback sort of thing. It's a very clever film how it's been made, this, by someone who clearly understands suspense, tension, horror, subverting expectations, and then delivering something massively original and quite terrifying at times as well, that knows how to tune itself in perfectly to your fears, and the fears and the triggers that we're told to avoid in life. It's very clever how it does it, because you get there and immediately you think, that's Bill Skarsgård, that's Pennywise. So you're on edge immediately. You're kind of like, okay, all right, I can see what's happening here. Then he starts offering her drinks and things, and you're a bit like, hang on a minute, come on now. But the film is clever, and it knows this, and it kind of maneuvers its way around these things, and it doesn't give you what you're expecting. And then it challenges you as well, I think, as an audience member, because we are introduced to a character that blurs the lines between who is the antagonist here in this film. It's a character I don't want to say it anymore, but it's a challenging character, very, very cleverly written, and superbly played by everybody in this. Everybody's fantastic in this film. They really are top of their game. And I'm not going to explain what role Justin Long has in the film. Just know he's in the film, and he's got a great role. and it's a challenging role, and it's a challenging film to watch at times. I think if you're, I don't know, if you're not really a horror fan, or you just, when you do watch horror, you kind of want it to be a bit generic sort of thing, ticking a horror box, give you a jump scare here. I mean, there are some jump scares in this film, but it gives you like a few cheap jump scares, like a popcorn horror flick, then this isn't probably going to be for you. This is not what I would describe as a popcorn horror flick. This is a very cleverly made, superbly filmed, brilliantly written, massively original horror film that challenges you, but entertains you so wonderfully at the same time. Again, because I can't say a lot about this film. Obviously, I've said that a few times in this review. All I can say to you is just go and check it out. Go and watch it. I think you will enjoy it if you're a fan of horror films and well-made horror films. This is, for me, the strongest horror film I've certainly seen this year. And I'm giving it a very, very strong 9 out of 10. I just thought it was wonderful, and I thoroughly enjoyed my time with this one. Yeah, there was many a open mouth watching some scenes in this film. It really did take me by surprise because I just didn't expect it to be what it turned out to be. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this review. I will, of course, be back with more reviews and content on the channel very, very soon.